We wanted to stop by some of our pepper research here at the Meggs farm and just show you some of the symptoms that we're seeing across the entire study. This is a reflex herbicide tolerant study, but we're seeing this in the non-treated checks as well. And this is a symptom we're also getting photos in from producers wondering what is going on with their pepper plants. And so we're just going to show you some of what we're looking at here and what we're seeing. So these pepper plants were planted about 4 weeks ago, and even up until last week we had a lot of leaf curling. We had necrosis or dead tissue right between the leaf veins and also along the margin of the leaf. And on some of those necrotic spots we had what seemed to be kind of a secondary fungal growth that was not necessarily the cause of the symptoms, but something that we observed. And so the question that we keep getting is this herbicide caused? Although there are herbicides, specifically the PS2 inhibitors, the photosystem 2 inhibitors, that can cause this kind of intervenal burn, that's not what is causing this. So this is just abiotic. It's probably some combination of the fact that it's on this black plastic, that it's been in the 90 degrees, and that these plants were experiencing some transplant shock.
So remind us what abiotic means.
Yeah, so abiotic means that this is not caused by a living organism, so it's not caused by an insect or disease, but rather caused typically by something that's non-living. But usually when we say abiotic, a lot of times we're thinking about something environmental. So in this case, what we hear is, we'll talk about it's a factor of maybe the plant not getting enough water. And even though we're irrigating underneath the plastic, that doesn't necessarily mean that all that water is making it into the plant, especially if there's windy conditions, or if the root ball or roots were injured during the transplanting operation. There's some amount of time it takes these peppers to get acclimated before they start growing and kind of accustomed to their environment. So if we were in here a week ago, you would almost consider replanting these. They look so bad, but you can see the new growth looks fine. So we feel pretty confident that we're past whatever this abiotic condition was, and that we'll have a good crop of peppers to harvest for our research.